Hey, what's going on everybody? I'm Primal Liquid and welcome back to my 100% playthrough for The Legend of Heroes Trails to Cold Steel 3. We are on part number 44 and it is time for the Einhell Keep Floor 4. My god, I've said 4 way too many times already. Anyway, before we get started with that though, we do need to have a conversation with Schmidt to get another character note profile for him. Okay, and there's the character note for him, so we can go ahead and talk to him a second time to actually begin the trial. And there is going to be something interesting happening straight after the trial, so do keep an eye out for when I mention that later on in the video. For now though, we are just going to begin the trial.
Thank you for waiting.
Wait, is Tita coming with me? Wait, what's that? Orbital Gear 3, so I'm guessing that's a play on Metal Gear?
This will be another sort of test for Class 7, just like the exams. Class 7, and Tita too. Show us how strong you've become.
Yes!
Yeah!
Pleased to join you all.
Okay, so straight off the bat, we are doing this without Reen. Now, looking at the status page of the characters though, you'll notice that Tita actually has quite a lot of HP. And the reason for that is obviously just because, well, she's going to be inside the mech. Unfortunately, she does not have an S-craft though, so yeah, it's just one thing we're going to have to deal with. Anywho, with that said, let us just jump straight into things, shall we? This is the party that I am going to be using though. Unit, Kurt, Ash, and Muse. I'm not going to bother changing anything around there. However, let's take a look at Tita's chords. So she's just using a Mobius. Yeah, it's kinda not that great. Oh well, what can we do? What can we do? Anywho, with that said, let us just move on, shall we? So, we're going into floor number 4. Let's do it. Now, the first stage of the level 4 floor is really not that difficult. The second floor can get a little confusing, but I'll try to make it as simple as possible for you guys. With that said though, let us jump into it, the final stage here. And of course you also just saw the gimmick for this area, the floors raise and lower. Okay.
There are 2 main paths, one of which is a dead end.
Yeah, I get that, Ryan, I get that. Anyway, we're gonna make a save here, just because. And then we're gonna really start kicking things off, so let's go.
Check the data on the map I sent you.
There! Now
Okay,
let's go.
first battle, new enemy, so we got a new scan. The Silver Drome. Not really that good though, not that good at all. So we're just gonna S-craft it. Get the battle over with quickly.
Well, look at that. I grew a little.
Link's Awakening, what's that trophy? Let's have a look. Link's Awakening, Link's Awakening, there it is. Raised any 2 characters to Link level 5. Okay, so it looks like someone else has just hit level 5 Link. And we have a new craft for Muse as well. That's not bad, that's not bad. Large area, power ass. I'll take that, I'll take that. Anywho, let's continue on to the second enemy, which is also a new one. So of course, a battle scope it. And nothing great again, so we're just going to cheese with another S-craft.
Good work, everyone.
Okay. So, moving on a second time.
There!
Of course, we're going to destroy all the boxes as well for nice little items. So here's the first little gizmo, which raises the floor for us. Or should I say it raises part of the floor. That's fine though, we're going to be getting the rest of them later. So let's move on for now, shall we? There is another little gizmo here that we can lower the floor with, but well, we don't want to do that. So let's move on.
Now let's go.
Oh, we have a 2-prong battle here. Well, I've already scanned these, so we're just going to S-craft them to get the fight over with.
Let's go.
Well, it looks like I won't be getting them all with the S-craft. Okay, and we've already scanned them as well, so Ash can S-craft them too.
Got no time to waste.
Oh, Mobius leveled up for me. Still not that great though. Still not that great. Anyway, moving on. At the little fork, we are going to go for the chest, which means we are going to take the south path. because the first chest
found some
contains
treasure!
a Diamond Nova rare quartz. So, moving on, after we break the boxes. This is just going to be a long, straightforward path now, all the way until the end, basically. Well, I say all the way until the end. Until we get to the next computer terminal.
Behold the Vander style.
It is a bit of a ways. It is a bit of a ways, though. And yeah, still nothing good. I am getting new materials, which is nice, though. They're definitely going to come in handy, that's for sure.
I won't go easy.
We're not going to S-craft these because there's only 2 of them, so we're just going to attack normally.
I'm going.
Get the fire done
My
with
turn.
that way.
An opening. Is
Easy.
that all?
Okay, so we do have some little pillars here, and we can destroy them with a charged attack. So continue moving on, destroy all the boxes, make sure you get all the items, and inspect the second terminal. Okay, once that's been raised up, we're going to continue on around. Now, as you can see, this one is pretty simple on this floor. Oh, by the way, continue south for the treasure chest.
I won't go
But yeah,
easy.
as you guys can see, it's pretty simple this floor is, because we only really have like the one floor to raise, and we only have to interact with the panel each time we go through the area, basically. Later on, it's going to get a bit different because, well, unfortunately, we're going to have to raise and lower quite a bit more.
I'm going.
So it is going to get a little bit more awkward. But I'm still going to try and make it super simple for you guys.
Thank you. Let's go. Yeah.
Right after we get rid of these, but I'm just going to auto battle
Why
them.
don't
Get it
you?
done with. So one thing I do
Right
need to
on.
make sure of though is I need to make sure I leave the fortress with 5 breakpoints. Super important that is. So I'm going to get 5 raid order points and I'm literally not going to use them throughout the rest of the keep. Well then again, I might use them a little. I might use them a little.
Be on guard.
Okay,
It's
new
strong.
enemy.
Let's go.
Which of course means we've got to scope it out, the rainbow drone. And oh, he drops Cross Crusade actually. I may farm them later. Right now though, we're just going to S-craft.
Oh,
And then once the S-craft's gone off, we'll just auto attack.
keep it up.
Because there's only one of them, so it's fine. We'll just keep
I'll care for
attacking
you.
normally.
Not today.
There.
Damn it.
Okay, no one got confused, that's alright.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Yeah.
His health's still a ways away though. Yeah, at least everyone's up to 200 CP
that
now,
all?
apart from Muse.
There were a few reasons, but one of them is because I want to grow as an engineer. Another reason is because I wanted to come help Erebonia, in place of some people very dear to me who couldn't make it here. And also, I made a promise to a friend. She's so amazing. She's the kind of person who can do anything she puts her mind to. She lost her family when she was young, but she found a new one and is living happily with them. She actually wanted to visit Erebonia and Crossbell, but some things came up and she couldn't make it. But she didn't let that get her down. She continued her schooling in Liberal, and now she helps with bracer work and orbital network tests. I couldn't keep up. All I could do was admire her. But then I realized she's just doing whatever she can and giving it her all on behalf of the family she lost. and the new one she found. It was around that time I found out from George and Olivier that a new school was about to be opened up in Erebonia, and the famous Professor Schmidt would be an advisor. And since the guild was having trouble here, Agate and another bracer would be sent over. So I talked with the people dear to me and told them I wanted to attend Thor's branch campus to expand my potential. Since it was sort of out of the blue, most of them were against it. But that friend of mine supported me and convinced everyone else to let me go. She told me, "Tita, let's make a promise. I know everyone else will tell you to stay safe and not to push yourself too hard, so I won't say that stuff to you. Next time we meet, let's show each other the result of one thing we worked really hard to achieve." She's my best friend.
Okay, so after that little tearjerker of a cutscene, we can continue on. However, luckily enough, there's not much to do on the first floor. So, you know what? I'm going to cheese this with an S-craft just to get it done with.
This is it. Well, look at
Okay.
that.
So, we basically just have one more treasure chest on this area to get, and then we can head down to the second floor.
but don't injure yourself in the process.
Well, I would have jumped, but it didn't give me that option.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, so here is the final treasure chest here, which has an EP charge 4. One more enemy, and then we're into the second area. So let's get it done, shall we?
This'll get a bit spicy. Let's go!
And I am just going to use a burst here because there's enough
Very
enemies
well.
in the next area to give me more charges. So let's get some attacks going. I'm going to S-craft again,
This is
just to get it done
Let's
with.
go. Ha! It's down.
it's mine.
I
Island.
wonder if I can get...
Got this.
Oh no, I'll probably only get 3 charges here.
Very well. Ha!
No, maybe not. Maybe I will actually get my 5
Island.
charges.
Sure. Yeah.
At least I got 4 though.
You're amazing.
I got
You
4
just
more
realized that now?
charges. Oh, and 2 cross crusades. Nice. They're gonna come in handy. So moving on to the second floor, and this is where things get interesting, to say the least. They certainly get interesting. Okay, final area. Let's do it, shall we? And just look at that. Look at all those little bits that we have to interact with. However, some of those are kind of lies. We're not going to interact with them all. However, we are on a new area, so there are new enemies. Now, these enemies do look a little similar. However, notice the difference. One of them's got a spinning top on, and the other's basically got a cannon. So we need to scan at both enemies here.
Let's go.
Okay, we got both of them done, and now we're just going to S-craft this to get the battle done with.
Is that all?
That is all, yes. And we do get some new materials, which is nice. Anyway, after the first battle, we can just continue on to the first machine that we have to interact with. And just look at this, guys. Big old open floor. You see all that? Well, we're going to have some fun with this, that's for sure. So, operate the first machine. The first console, should I say. And this raises the floor for us. So, we're going to go here. Now, there is a terminal here. Do not do anything with that. And move on.
Locked and
Let's just chain these two guys so we can get the battle done in one go. And there's nothing new to scan there, so we can S-craft them.
This is it. They keep coming.
Sure.
And nothing new here, so we can S-craft these as well.
Got no time to waste.
Only 3 materials from that, really? That sucks, man. That really sucks. Anyway, we're going to continue on the path. Now, you are going to come to a split here, and we want to go towards the west side. So let's do that. We're going to go south first for a treasure chest, which does contain 5 new materials. There is another new enemy up here by this terminal, so of course make sure you get the scan. And one thing I forgot to mention is the fact that we're here, well, we're at this part of the game basically. We can go ahead and use a new feature of the Arcus, which is we can use Brave Orders for characters who are not here. So that's why we can still use Reigns. Anywho, with that said, let's continue on, shall we?
My turn.
Now, for this, I am going to use an S-craft just to weaken them a little. You know, just soften them
Let's
up.
go.
And then we'll just do some normal
He's
attacks.
down.
It's mine. Yes.
However, remember what I said, I am going to be saving the Brave points.
Got no time to waste.
Okay, so I managed to one-shot them both there because I got lucky and got a double
No
vanish
sign
on
of issues with the
the
reinforcement armor.
statuses.
I got some amazing data.
Okay, Tita.
Oh, she looks like she's having the time of her life.
Okay.
I've heard she's been through a lot. It shows with how well she can hold her own.
Okay, guys, come on. There we go. Now interact with the console here. And that raises the floor again in a new pattern for us. So we're going to go on through, across the bridge. Now, as you can see, there is a treasure chest just around here. Just up there. We can't get it just yet, but we will be getting it momentarily. Anyway, in fact, can we get that now? We can get that now. So let's go get that now, shall we? Climb down the ladder. And we're just going to mosey on over to the other ladder. And this treasure chest will contain a corsage, aka an accessory. Wait, isn't it an accessory or is
Treasure
it a
located.
costume piece? It's an accessory. The orange corsage. Okay, so now that we've got that, we can continue on. Now, straight at the top of this other ladder, there is going to be a little machine. We're not going to interact with that though. So we're just going to straight on past it. There it is, we're going to ignore that.
Let's do it.
Okay, nothing new here I don't think. Turn auto battle off, please, come on.
Not today.
I'll care for you. Here I go.
Well, okay, I suppose it doesn't really matter now, considering half of my dad. But it didn't look like there was anything new there.
Got no time to waste.
Okay, so for this one, very straightforward, just follow the path all the way to the end for a treasure chest. And this one contains a power potion, shield potion, and mana potion. And then after that, we can continue on. I'm going to skip this fight because I don't need it. And then we're going to come to another fork here. We want to go down the south because there's a computer terminal down here that we need to activate. Dodge. Oh,
dear,
I couldn't
from
dodge it.
behind.
Okay. Let's just S-craft this then.
Oh
Did we win?
Easy. Okay, so investigate the console. And that lowers and raises the floor once more. So we just have one more pan to do with the floor, and then we can continue on. So let's go, shall we? Yeah, I want to run away from the fight. I don't want to do them. I don't want to do them. There's no more treasure chests here, so we're just going to run all the way along till the next machine, which is this one here. Activate that.
Alright, that's the
Okay.
last one.
And that's
Try
the
and head
last
directly
floor.
to your destination.
Which means we can now just go to the north to continue on, but we're not going to do that just yet. Instead, we're going to come back down to the south a little, go down the ladder, because there's a treasure chest down here, which contains a
we hit the
blaze bow.
jackpot.
There it is. Ah, pay a bow. Yeah, same difference, I guess. Same difference. So, up the ladder we go, and it's time to go to the final area for the boss battle. So let's do it, shall we? Just head on up north. Again, I'm going to avoid that battle. Okay, and we are going to
Select
rest here.
spot for a break.
Now, this is one thing I really do need to say. Make a save point, guys. You can make another save point after the boss, but I just want to be safe and have one here. I'm going to make another one after, but, you know, it's fine, it's fine. So let's move on up to the boss battle, shall we?
Be on guard. It's strong.
Okay, so of course we do have to scan it once again. And aside from the Suzaku quartz that he's going to drop, not really very good. The Seppi for the XP is
my turn.
kinda bad, to be honest. So we're just going to get some normal attacks in.
Too slow.
Just
Very
soften them
well.
up a little bit.
Yeah. There.
It's mine!
I got this.
And now we're going to get some lovely S-crafts going. Now we're going to start with Yuna, because I'm on a critical tile and Yuna has 200 CP. And then we're just going to use the others as well. Chain them on top of that.
Now.
Now it's not going to kill it, but it is going to really
It's
weaken it.
my turn.
See, 8,000 health left. We're nearly there,
It's
we're
my
nearly
turn.
there.
Let's go.
And now we'll just
Here I
finish it
go.
off with normal
Wide
attacks.
open!
Too slow.
And once again, we
My turn.
are saving the brave
It's
order
down.
points, and there is
Keep it
a
up.
reason
I'm
for
going.
this.
My turn.
There we
Is
go,
that
fight
all?
over. Okay, so remember what I was on about earlier on about how we were going to get something as soon as we leave the place? Well, we are. We're going to get another boss battle. And this is super, super important, guys. Make a save here. Seriously, make a save. Anyway, with that said, let's make the save and continue on. Right, let's go do it because we're going to have one hell of a boss fight now.
Thank you, everyone in Class 7. I was able to get a bunch of good data thanks to you.
No, it is us who should be thanking you. It was a valuable experience.
Once you're done fine-tuning that thing, let me take it for a spin.
You're too big, Ash. Actually, I would really appreciate it if each of you tested it out individually. I can't have all the data be for me or it'll end up skewed.
Feel free to ask us anytime.
Good luck with the final touches, Tita.
Thanks.
I found them among the notes that fool left behind after the accident 10 years ago. It was obviously a dissertation he intended to submit to me. That is why I agreed to Kyan's request 4 years ago. I fleshed out the design on the notes and made it reality. I wanted my foolish disciple's final work to see the light of day.
And it seems Schmidt has a heart after all.
I found them among the notes that fool left behind after the accident 10 years ago. It was obviously a dissertation he intended to submit to me. That is why I agreed to Kyan's request 4 years ago. I fleshed out the design on the notes and made it reality. I wanted my foolish disciple's final work to see the light of day.
Hey! What's going on, guys?
It's been some time. It's a pleasure to see you again, Reen, Miss Herschel. But seeing as how I'm not yet acquainted with all of you here, allow me to introduce myself.
So if he's here, does that mean
My
the Courageous
name is
is here with the
Victor
rest
Arcee.
of
I am the
the
Viscount
group
of Legrand,
from the main
a
campus?
town in southeastern Erebonia. I am also the captain of the Courageous. It is a pleasure to meet you.
So it looks like there's going to be another war.
It's been 10 years since I first became your disciple. I believe I've finally earned this right. Today will be the day I test myself against the most powerful blade in all the Empire, and rise above him. I challenge you, Radiant Blade Master, Victor S. Arcade.
Golden Rakshasa, Aurelia Le Guin, I accept your challenge. It has been 10 years since you mastered the Arcade style. After further teaching from Mateus and Zex, I believe it is safe to say you've advanced to your own style of Arcade.
Master, you were at the pinnacle of the Arcade style. I'm certain you're aware that you've already surpassed the school's founder, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
I'm just waiting for a big explosion.
Well done, my disciple.
Thank you. At this precise moment, I am the stronger of the two of us. Though I'm certain the battle would have gone differently, had you not been injured.
Wait, he's injured?
No. The result would have been the same. The moment you crossed blades with the Maiden, your sword skills reached their pinnacle. But I see you've realized the emptiness that comes with this achievement.
Yes. Why do I follow the path of the sword? I finally understand what you were telling me. This must be where I begin my new journey.
Precisely.
That was a splendid match you showed us. Though it may be impertinent of me, I wish to fight as well.
But of course, this will be an excellent opportunity.
What?
You are as incredible as ever, Master. It's true. This is the best gift we are able to give. Purple Lightning, Schwarzer, Lady Laura, and Sylphid.
Allow us practitioners of the Arcade School to be your opponents. The Blade Master and the
And
Rakshasa
this, guys,
shall
is why
test
you
your
had to
mettle.
save earlier.
Are you serious?
No way. This can't be real.
Well, you sure don't sound like you're kidding around.
I believe this will be to your benefit as well, Sarah. Laura, Fee, Reen, I believe you will all gain something from this.
Viscount. Well, if you say so.
Right. There's no way I can afford to miss this.
I thank you for this opportunity.
Good. That's the spirit.
Demonstrate to us what you're capable of. Show us that you can reach the heights of skill!
Yeah!
Okay, so we do get a little moment to change equipments here because obviously we have not had Laura or Fee in the party for a long time. We can technically change Fee around to make her pretty much an invincible evasion tank. However, I'm not going to do that. You see, these equipments, as it were, are more than good enough as is. So we're just going to go ahead and fight normally. So let's do it.
I won't go easy.
This is a good opportunity.
Weak. Weak. Now!
Okay, we're going to start off with a burst attack.
I'm up.
Okay. So as you can see, they do have a lot of health.
Yeah.
But of course, we do have to get the battle scopes in. We
It's my
absolutely have
turn.
to get the scans as the one-time fight. So make sure you do it. Anyway.
Let's go.
With that said, it is now time to kick their ass. So straight off the bat, I'm basically just going to get a few normal attacks in to build up some brave points again.
Turn. It's off balance.
And the reason for that is, well, I'm going to be using a brave order at the minute.
I got this.
Well done.
Okay, so we
Well
have
done,
4
let's go.
points now. 4 points. That is enough. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Laura's Valiant Hearts, which gives an extra 60% damage. Needless to say, it's a lot.
Burn, valiant heart.
And I'm sure you guys have already guessed what we're about to do. We're going to be cheesing them with S-Crafts now.
Let's do this.
Well done.
Let's get it on. Okay, there's one down.
Time to get
And here's the second.
I was complacent. Let's move on.
There we go. And EXP is kind of meh, but that's only because my levels are so high with Rain. Well, this is a long loading screen. There we go. Okay, and we now have Reen's extra S-craft, which is much stronger than the first one. So that's definitely going to be pretty handy later on, because it is much stronger, and it also really decreases enemy speed. The best thing about it though is it hits everything on the field. It's not just a little circle anymore, it's everything, which makes it an ideal grinding S-craft. But though guys, we are now at a point where obviously we have a lot more quests to do. Quests, events, absolutely everything, and we have quite a lot. But I am afraid that is going to be left for the next video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, then be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Of course, if you're new to the channel, then make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. As always though everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.